Most people believe success comes from talent, luck, or powerful connections. They believe successful people wake up one day different from everyone else, more confident, more focused, more disciplined. But the truth is much simpler and much more uncomfortable. Success is built quietly, every single day, through routine, not motivation, not sudden breakthroughs. Routine, the way you wake up, the way you think in the first hour of your day, the way you use small moments that others ignore. If you study the lives of successful people across different industries, cultures, and generations, you begin to see a pattern. Their days may look different on the surface, but underneath, the structure is remarkably similar. And the most powerful part is this: these routines are not reserved for the elite. They are adoptable. You don't need money, fame, or special talent to start living this way. You only need awareness and consistency. Successful people do not wake up reacting to the world. They wake up intentionally. The first moments after waking are treated as sacred. This is because the mind is most impressionable at the beginning of the day. Instead of grabbing their phone, scrolling through messages, or consuming random information, successful people protect their mental space. They understand that whatever enters the mind first will shape the emotional tone of the entire day. Many of them wake up early, not because early mornings are magical, but because early mornings are quiet. There are fewer distractions, fewer demands, fewer people pulling at their attention. This silence creates clarity. It allows them to think before the world tells them what to think about. One of the most common habits among successful people is a slow, grounded start to the day. This does not mean laziness. It means presence. Some begin with deep breathing, others with prayer, meditation, or simple stillness. The goal is the same: to stabilize the mind before engaging with chaos. Even 5 to 10 minutes of silence can change how the brain responds to stress for the rest of the day. When you begin your morning in a calm state, you carry that calm into your decisions, your conversations, and your work. After grounding the mind, successful people often move their body. This is not about extreme workouts or punishing routines. It is about activating energy. Movement signals the brain that the day has begun. It improves blood flow, sharpens focus, and elevates mood. Some choose walking, stretching, yoga, or light exercise. Others prefer intense training. The form matters less than the consistency. Physical movement early in the day creates momentum. It tells your nervous system that you are awake, alive, and ready to engage. Over time, this habit builds not just physical strength, but mental resilience. Another powerful part of a successful daily routine is intention setting. Instead of letting the day unfold randomly, successful people decide in advance what matters. They ask themselves simple but meaningful questions. What is the one thing I must do today to move my life forward? What kind of person do I want to be today? How do I want to respond to challenges? This process does not require writing long lists or complex plans. Often, it is just one clear intention, but that intention becomes a compass. When distractions arise, when emotions fluctuate, when unexpected problems appear, the intention brings them back to center. Successful people are also very aware of how they consume information in the morning. They delay news, social media, and email. This is intentional. Most incoming information is reactive by nature. It pulls attention outward and creates urgency before purpose. By delaying consumption, they maintain control over their focus. They choose creation over reaction. They work on their priorities before responding to other people's demands. This single habit alone can dramatically increase productivity and reduce anxiety. As the day progresses, successful people structure their work around focus, not busyness. They understand that being busy is not the same as being effective. Instead of multitasking, they concentrate deeply on one task at a time. They block distractions. They work in focused intervals, followed by short breaks. This rhythm protects mental energy and prevents burnout. Deep work produces results faster and with higher quality. Shallow work produces exhaustion with little progress. Successful people know the difference, and they choose depth. Another key habit is deliberate learning. Successful people treat learning as a daily practice, not something reserved for school or special occasions. They read, listen, reflect, and study. Not randomly, but intentionally. They choose materials that expand their thinking, challenge their beliefs, and improve their skills. Even 20 minutes of focused learning per day compounds massively over time. Knowledge shapes decisions. Better decisions shape better outcomes. This is why learning is non-negotiable in their routine. Throughout the day, successful people also monitor their inner dialogue. They are not immune to doubt, fear, or frustration, but they do not let those thoughts run unchecked. They observe them. They question them. They replace destructive narratives with constructive ones. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," they say, "I will figure this out." Instead of, "This is too hard," they say, "This is challenging, and I'm growing." This mental discipline is practiced daily. Over time, it becomes automatic. The voice in their head becomes an ally, not an enemy. Successful people also understand the importance of rest, not just work. They schedule breaks. They step away when focus drops. They know that pushing through exhaustion leads to poor decisions and mistakes. Rest is not weakness. It is strategy. Short pauses reset the nervous system and restore clarity. Even a few minutes of intentional rest can dramatically improve performance. This balance between effort and recovery is one of the most overlooked secrets of long-term success. As the evening approaches, successful people begin to slow down intentionally. They do not carry the day's chaos into the night. They reflect. They review what went well, what didn't, and what they learned. This reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without reflection, days blur together. With reflection, each day becomes a lesson. This habit helps them grow faster because they are constantly adjusting and improving. Many successful people also disconnect from digital stimulation before sleep. They reduce screen time. They dim lights. They create a calm environment. Sleep is treated as a performance tool, not an afterthought. Quality sleep improves memory, emotional regulation, creativity, and decision-making. Successful people protect their sleep because they understand that tomorrow's performance depends on tonight's rest. Before ending the day, they often return to gratitude, not forced positivity, but honest appreciation. Gratitude shifts focus from what is missing to what is present. It calms the nervous system and creates emotional balance. Ending the day in this state improves sleep and sets a positive tone for the next morning. Over time, this simple habit reshapes how they experience life. What makes these routines powerful is not perfection. Successful people are not rigid machines. They adapt. They adjust. They forgive themselves when things go off track. The power lies in returning to the routine again and again. Consistency beats intensity. A simple routine followed daily will outperform an extreme routine followed occasionally. You do not need to adopt everything at once. In fact, trying to change everything at once often leads to failure. The most successful transformations begin with one habit, one intentional morning, one focused work session, one moment of reflection. These small actions compound. Over weeks and months, they reshape identity. You stop trying to be successful and start living like someone who is. This is the truth most people never hear. Success is not a destination you reach one day. It is a way of living you practice daily. Your routine is your foundation. Change the way you live your days, and your future will change on its own.